And according to the city of Sacramento, about 1 in 4 people who live along the Broadway corridor walk, bike, or use public transit to get to work. That's about double the average for the rest of the city of Sacramento.
Well, the city says the Broadway Complete Streets project will bring a new road layout that would lower the number of cars on Broadway each day, helping with businesses.
But many don't know if they will make it to see the positive impacts of this new project. Let's get to ABC 10's Monica Coleman, who's live on Broadway with more. Monica?
Bria Conchetta, good morning. The Broadway corridor used to be the place to be. Jazz music was pouring out of the restaurants and the bars. Tower Cafe, Tower Records brought in big business, but now it's almost deserted. There's a homeless problem here, and businesses are struggling to stay open due to the impacts of the pandemic, and many are worried about the future of Broadway. On the corner of 18th and Broadway, David Gold runs a brewery called New Helvetia, making the signature hops right on site for Northern Californians to enjoy.
Over 10 years, New Helvetia has done a lot within the community, and now we're facing a time of need.
But he may face eviction if change doesn't come soon, posting a flyer on social media that reads #SaveNewHelvetia, Gold's final cry for help as he continues to face challenges from the pandemic.
A lack of consumers and customers making their way down here, and I think a big part of it has to do with both the perception and the reality of what what Broadway looks like right now.
A look outside Gold's window tells the story. Multiple empty, abandoned lots surround New Helvetia. Going up and down Broadway, many businesses closed, and the lack of new development is prominent.
It makes it hard, we're trying to avoid using negative words like blight, but that's kind of what we're up against right now. We're in a blighted neighborhood. This corridor is fighting hard to attract investment, to keep businesses here.
This all comes as Broadway businesses will face another challenge come Labor Day, the start of the Broadway Complete Streets project, which is supposed to help revitalize the area by making it easier for pedestrians to access businesses, but will do the exact opposite during construction.
Also like to make sure that the contractor is sensitive to this and the way the construction is staged. There's no reason to shut down the entire street at once. Maybe you only shut one side, or maybe it's only one lane on one side.
Joan Brookie, executive director of the Greater Broadway District, says there is interest from developers in Broadway and that many of the vacant spots people see are bought and ready for new construction. But the financial market has been difficult to bring projects to fruition, and
Matter of getting through the permits and review process at the city. And hopefully the mayor can do something about that before he leaves office.
As for New Helvetia, the owner tells me that he has reached out to the city asking for help, maybe some small business loans, but he says nothing really lines up for what he needs. And so instead, he has revamped his menu, is making events happening at his restaurant, hoping that will bring in new business and keep that eviction notice off his front door.
Yeah, a really big deal. Monica, thank you.